Imagine speaking to your app and it instantly senses whether you're frustrated, excited, or confused, then adapts its response in real time. That's the promise OpenAI delivers with its new voice intelligence features, turning every spoken interaction into a rich, emotionally aware experience. What if your app could understand emotion as you speak? At the core is a next-generation audio transformer that processes raw waveforms and outputs dense emotion embeddings alongside text. Trained on millions of labeled utterances, it detects subtle cues like pitch shift and speech rate with sub-second latency. The model also supports over 30 languages, maintaining consistent accuracy across accents and dialects. Developers are already weaving this capability into customer service bots that calm angry callers, gaming characters that react to a player's tone, and accessibility tools that help users with speech impairments communicate more naturally. Early benchmarks show a 40% reduction in escalation rates and a 25% boost in user satisfaction scores when emotion-aware voice is enabled. Getting started is as simple as adding a new parameter to your existing OpenAI API call. The service offers a generous free tier, then scales with usage-based pricing, and includes detailed SDKs for Python, Node.js, and Go. With comprehensive documentation and real-time dashboards, you can deploy emotion-aware voice features in minutes, not months. OpenAI's voice intelligence update begins with real-time transcription that's not just fast, it's instantaneous. Powered by a streaming-optimized whisper model, it delivers sub-300 ms latency with 95% plus accuracy, even in noisy environments. Imagine live captioning that keeps pace with natural speech, enabling seamless voice commands and accessibility features without the frustrating lag of older systems. Next, sentiment detection moves beyond keywords to understand the emotion in your voice. The API analyzes pitch, tone, and speech rhythm in real time to identify frustration, joy, or confusion with over 90% accuracy. This transforms customer service bots into empathetic agents that can de-escalate tension or celebrate wins, all based purely on how you sound, not what you say. Multilingual TTS breaks language barriers with natural-sounding speech in 30-plus languages, from Mandarin to Swahili. Each voice maintains human-like prosody and intonation, avoiding the robotic monotone of older systems. Crucially, it supports code switching, seamlessly blending languages mid-sentence, making it perfect for global applications where users fluidly shift between languages. Finally, voice cloning controls put ethical AI in your hands. Create custom voices from just 30 seconds of audio, but with mandatory consent verification and watermarking to prevent misuse. Adjust age, accent, and emotional tone via intuitive parameters, all while enterprise-grade safeguards block deepfakes. This isn't just voice generation, it's responsible voice creation at scale. First, install the official OpenAI SDK for your language, pip install OpenAI in Python or npm install OpenAI in Node. Then set your secret key as the OpenAI_API_key environment variable. Initialize the client with your credentials. The SDK handles token refresh and base URLs automatically, so you can focus on building the request rather than managing auth. Next, build the request body. Specify the audio-focused model, e.g., GPT-4o audio, and attach your input, either raw PCM bytes or a file path. Then add the new voice intelligence flags. Set emotion_detect to true to receive sentiment scores, choose language detection or lock to a locale, and pick a voice preset for any TTS output. These parameters sit alongside the usual max_tokens or temperature fields. Now call the API with streaming enabled. In Python, use await client.audio.speech.create, *** payload, stream equals true, and async for chunk in response, collect the audio bytes. In Node, the method returns a readable stream, pipe it to a file or buffer and listen for data and end events. Handle errors with try/catch or .on error. Finally, process the result. Save the gathered bytes to an .mp3 or .wav file for playback. If you requested emotion detection, the response includes a metadata object with frame-by-frame sentiment scores. Use those to drive UI feedback, like showing a smiley when joy spikes. Your app now has real-time, emotionally aware voice capabilities. Imagine a customer support bot that hears frustration in a caller's voice before they even finish speaking. By analyzing pitch, speech rate, and vocal tension in real time, the bot can shift tone, offer empathy, or escalate to a human agent instantly. Early deployments show a 40% drop in escalation rates and a 25% rise in CSAT scores when frustration-aware responses are enabled. Language learning apps now give instant pronunciation feedback as users speak. The API breaks down each phoneme, compares it to native models, and returns corrective audio cues within 150 milliseconds. Learners using this real-time guidance improve retention by roughly 30% and cut practice time in half compared to traditional repeat-after-me drills. For the visually impaired, voice intelligence turns smartphone cameras into a live narrator. The API describes scenes, reads text, and warns of obstacles with sub-150 ms latency, all delivered through natural-sounding speech. Field tests report a 45% increase in users' confidence navigating unfamiliar spaces independently. Let's recap. OpenAI's new voice API gives you sub-300 ms real-time transcription, emotion-aware sentiment scores, multilingual TTS, and secure voice cloning, all wrapped in a single, developer-friendly endpoint. Now it's your turn. Grab the API key, follow the Quick Start guide, and start building, whether it's a supportive bot, a language coach, or an accessibility tool. The link is right below in the description. What will you create with voice intelligence? Drop your ideas in the comments, maybe a game character that reacts to player tone, or a meeting assistant that flags stressed speakers. We love hearing your visions and will feature the best ones in our next episode. If you found this walkthrough helpful, smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss a deep dive into cutting-edge AI. Thanks for watching, and see you in the code.